Welcome back, Hot Bench fans. Listen up, everyone's favorite daytime court show is in for a big shakeup. Next week, 2 brand new judges will join the bench to start tackling real small claims cases from across the country. Now, this morning, I'm joined by the entire Hot Bench team, Judge Yodit Tewelde, Judge Rachel Juarez, and veteran Judge Michael Corriero. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Judge Tewelde, Judge Tewelde and Judge Juarez, we're going to start with both of you first this morning. I have to ask you, what made you want to join the show? And Rachel, I'll have you start.
Look, it was an easy yes, right? As a Hot Bench fan, watching justice be delivered in 30 minutes, conflict resolved, joining Michael, of course. But, we really love the concept that we are both entertaining and educating viewers at the same time, sort of giving them a peek into these issues that they deal with every day and hopefully giving them tips that, in their daily lives, in their, landlord-tenant disputes, in contracts with friends, in loans, that they can use to stay out of court, because ultimately that's the goal, right?
And for me, it's the same for me, right? I get to work with 2 brilliant colleagues. I get to wear this black robe and make decisions inside of a courtroom with cameras watching. And of course, the most important part of it is the entertainment and education factor for me. So, it's the transparency of it all. I love the courtroom. I get to do this every day. I'm lucky. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I love how you both said no brainer.
Yes.
We do want to go to Judge Corriero. We do want to bring you in as well. We know that this is not your first season. It's actually your 6th, actually. What can fans look forward to this time around? Any interesting cases that are coming up?
Oh, yes. I think we have some really very interesting cases. The one that I've always been intrigued about is coming up. We've called it The Fast and the Furious, and it's about this 2014 candy apple red Chevy Corvette that was rented by this young man, and the renter who owned the Corvette had this device in it that could not only monitor the speed that you went at, but also record the speed. And it turns out he rented the car for a day for $300 approximately, and by the time the day was over, he owed some $2,000 to the renter because he was penalized for going over the speed limit. But we had to interpret the contract from, well, what's reasonable? I know if you put me in a Chevy Corvette that could go 190 miles an hour, I'm going to really be tempted to put my foot on that pedal whenever I get a chance. But the defendant claimed that it was essentially a speed trap and a way to get more money from him. So we had to figure that out for everyone.
Absolutely. Well, we love the drama. And finally, Judge Tewelde, we know that you actually used to work here in the Metroplex in the Dallas County District Attorney's Office.
Yeah.
How would you say that experience has shaped you?
Oh, my gosh. It had a lot to do with my love of trial work. I was basically... it was baptism by fire when I was a DA there in Dallas. They threw me into trial, and I fell in love, and I learned how to be a trial attorney, find my voice. So it all started there, and now I'm here, right? So it's a full circle moment for me now.
Full circle. I love to hear it. I have to thank you guys all for joining us this morning. We really absolutely appreciate it. And I can tell you, you can watch Hot Bench every day, weekday, I should say, at 5 p.m. on TXA 21.